just got a tip, there's no debate. I know a gent that'll set you straight. It's Vinny Valentine. Good fellow who's got what it takes. A New Yorker to make no mistake. It's Vinny Valentine. And if you're feeling real blue, call on Vinny. He's gonna tell you who's better than you. Elizabeth Street, Little Italy. Hangs with his pals, yeah, that's where he'll be. It's Vinny, a friend of mine. Stand-up guy from the Lower East Side. Take it from me, he's one of a kind. It's Vinny Valentine.
Who's better than you? Welcome to the Tell It Like It Is, Vinny Vella Show. Carisa Clark,
Hello.
my co-host. And tonight we have a hell of a show.
I'm very excited.
So am I.
Yes.
So am I. I got my best buddy up here.
Yes.
And his granddaughter.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a ball with him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But in the meantime, I like to talk. I always start off with a couple of topics. I don't want to take too much time away. But, 50 years ago, we didn't have the problems in the street that we have today. Mm-hmm. Today they got people going around sucker punching everybody, slicing people up
It's awful.
with knives for no reason at all, just out of random, and this shooting in schools, killing these kids, and boy, something has to change. Things weren't like this 50 years ago.
I know.
They gotta, put their foot down and punish them somehow, because when these kids go in school, they start shooting and killing other kids.
Right.
There's always a copycat. Somebody else does it somewhere else. Do it in Florida. They do it here. They do it there. You know what? I should be the one to punish them.
What would you do?
Now, let's put it this way. I believe in an eye for an eye.
Me too.
Do you?
100%.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, first of all, like, you get these Arabs or whatever they are, Muslims, that come to this country. They get lost in the system. They come here on a visa. They get lost in the system. And then they learn how to fly planes. They kill us. They set off bombs. A guy with a truck on a West Side Highway, killing people on bicycles and all that. Mm-hmm. They should get like a swimming pool with no ladder. Put them all in a swimming pool, and about 3 or 4 inches of lighter fluid, like kerosene in there, and put them all in there, and then throw a match. Televise it, watch them burn to death, and send it back to their country. Let them see what they're up against over here. Over here, they don't. You know what they do? They catch them. They put them in jail. It costs us taxpayers a ballpark of $40,000 a year plus to incarcerate them. And why should we have to pay for that? If we did that over there in their country, we wouldn't even see the daylight. Mm-hmm. They would hang us by our legs, if you know what I'm talking about. Jennifer's laughing because she knew what I meant. So, and that's what they should do. We should. Why should we have to keep paying $40,000 a year for each person incarcerated in jail? You know how many people are in jail? Oh, please.
Right.
Put them, if they kill somebody, put them up against the wall, shoot them. Mm-hmm. That's it. Shoot them. And if the family wants them, they go to the family after that. Otherwise, they go to Potter's Field. Why should our jails are overloaded with inmates, and they're thinking of maybe building more jails. Momo deals. I should be the one to say.
This makes me think about all the contraptions that were used in the medieval times when they would physically torture people. And see, I think shooting them is actually too nice. I think that they should be tortured. There's different ways of torturing because they should suffer.
Yeah.
And just like you're saying about lighting them on fire, you want them to suffer as well. But I don't know that guns are the
Watch
answer.
them burn to death in
right,
the
but
pool.
there were people that were tortured. It was something like, what is it? They would like drop a drop of water on their head until they just go crazy. You know, or it's something about keeping their mouths open so their mouth goes totally dry and they just like suffocate on their own tongue. Like there's ways to just torture people, and that is my version of an eye for an eye.
Momo,
That is my version.
We'll bring them into Momo the butchers. We got a lot of hatchets in there. Sometimes when I go to Momo, I go like this, Momo, Momo, and he picks up the knife. Then I have to move. I'm afraid he's gonna stick me with it.
Momo.
But that's what they should do. You know, now they're looking to close down Rikers Island. And with all those inmates, they got to separate them in thirds. 1/3 of the prisoners go to this prison, 1/3 goes to that prison, 1/3 of them go to this other prison. And that, what's his name? De Blasio. He's not even Italian. Do you know that?
No, I didn't.
He's not even Italian. And he changed his name to De Blasio.
Well, besides the fact that jails are too nice. I mean, they have TVs and weight rooms, and
Yeah.
like they should be suffering like chained to a wall.
I was in jail a couple of times for stupid things. You know, like robbing a patrol car. You know, things like that. You know, there was no such thing as TVs and commissary all the time.
What'd you do? You just sat there and what'd you read books?
Oh, there was none of that. What are you gonna do?
Play cards?
What would do?
I don't know, twiddle your thumb? Did you twiddle your thumb?
A twiddle? Yeah, I twiddled all right. Did a lot of
Twiddling.
twiddling there. You know, but there was no such thing as
Twiddling the
TVs
thumb.
in your room, radios. You could wear your own clothes, sneakers. There was just so many things that they're doing today that you couldn't do back then. Now, when these people, they commit crimes, they go to jail. They're treated better in jail than they are on the
That's
outside.
what I'm saying. So they want to commit crimes to go back into jail because jail
They're
is
getting
better.
3 square meals a day.
Yeah, they are.
They're with all their goombads and all their brothers, whatever you want to call them, you know?
And if they get hurt as well, don't they have like doctors there to take care
Yeah,
of them?
sure.
It's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh boy.
That is what we're enabling the behavior. We're
Momo,
enabling it.
Keep the shop that you got. We bring them in the back, one by one.
So
Go
let's
in one
introduce
door,
everyone to Momo.
Another door in the back. One, go in, and then go out.
Oh, Momo.
You know? But anyway, that's enough of this. And I'm not an evil person, you know. I'm not.
No.
I'm not. I'm a lover.
I'm evil. No, I'm kidding.
You know, and I'm a lover. I'm not into.
I am too, but enough is enough. I mean,
You're right.
the reality is it's young kids are dying because adults are just being obnoxious.
And if they
Children
stop
are
selling
suffering.
all those guns today, there's still so many of them out there.
That's right.
It's not going to stop anything. They'll
What
use up the
is
guns that they have
what
to
is the
continue to kill.
solution? That's what's so crazy about it. What is the solution?
What is the solution? Fight fire with fire. You know, you don't want to torture, like they say, some of these Muslims, they say, Americans like life, we love death, because they think they're going to go and die.
We
They go
love
to-
we love life. They love death. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to
And
die.
they think they're going to go to 72 virgins or something like that.
Right.
Boy, if that was true, I don't know about it, but Momo, they say, we love life, they love death, and when they die, they get 72 virgins. I don't know about that.
Momo, do you see me rolling my eyes?
Mom, I'll settle for 3. I don't need 72. You know? But anyway,
so misogynistic. I
that's
have
enough
to
of
say
that.
it. It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Enough of that.
Oh, enough of that.
But, you know, I don't, I walk with my eyes behind my head. Mm-hmm. You know? And,
I did when I lived here.
and I carry a gun, you know that. Mm-hmm. And to Jen, I didn't tell Jen or Momo, because then they won't let me into the butcher shop anymore, you know?
No.
And,
No guns allowed in the butcher
but
store.
I'll tell you one thing. If anybody sneaks up behind me, I stop and I let them walk by. And if they think they're gonna rob me, and I try to keep the show as clean as possible, but they better not try anything with me, because then they're gonna walk away with 2 assholes, because I got a gun, So that's enough of that. Meantime, we have my friend, like I said,
Long-time
Momo.
friend.
Long time. I know him. I tell everybody he's my baby nephew. And
That's true.
and
That's what he calls
Momo
him.
is so beautiful. I love him. And after we're going to show you a little clip. But before that, I want to tell you a little bit about Momo. He's such a good guy. He has, I won't even, he doesn't want anybody to know his age, but I'll say he's in his,
He's your
I'm going to
nephew.
say he's in his 50s. You
Okay.
decide when you see him. And,
When
and
you
then
sleep.
Jennifer, that's with him, is she's a granddaughter.
Yes.
She's a granddaughter.
Yes.
And she's such a good girl. And now, not only is, we're going to show you clips of Jennifer also. And not only is she an actress, she's a dancer and all that. Now, Momo, they want him to kind of like, after all these years in a butcher shop, if I'm correct, or if I'm mistaken, correct me. They want him to like lay back a little bit. Because
Yes.
when you have a parent or a relative that has worked so long and you say, retire, lay back, you got enough money, and then they go home and they got nothing to do, they die in a year.
That's right.
You know?
See?
Momo,
That's what keeps
stay
you
where you are,
going.
Momo.
the work.
Stay where you are, Momo. And let me tell you something. Momo's gonna bury everybody on that block. And so, but Momo did not retire. So they want him to just lay back a little bit and relax.
Yeah.
You know, don't work as hard as he used to. So he brought his granddaughter in there. So during the daytime, sometimes she goes to her acting classes, she goes to rehearsals and stuff. And now she learned how to cut meat. So now
good.
Jennifer's a butcher, she's a dancer, she's an actress, she's in everything.
Can't even make that up.
Yeah, my social media account says I
Let
believe
me
it's
introduce them.
actor,
First of all, this is
artist,
Jennifer,
butcheress.
and that's Momo.
Okay.
Give them a nice hand, please. All right. All right.
Wait, what does your social media account say?
Actor, artist, butcheress. So it's just like all the things.
That's so funny. So, did you always want to be a butcher? A butcherist?
I would say no, but I was always really interested in the store. My great grandmother ran the store. I never met my great grandfather, but he was a butcher from Sicily, and the two of them started the store together in the 1920s on that block.
Oh, wow.
So and he has been there, helping her because she was alone for many years and became a butcher. She spoke English because she was born in America, in New York. And so she would, take all the orders and he would cut the meat. And so they had a nice thing going. And so eventually she became a butcher as well. And she became really well known in the neighborhood and also just New York City and the Italian American community. So and she lived till 98, so until 2002. And I was a kid, but I knew her very well, and we have a lot of great memories.
And Momo
of the
is
store.
still a butcher.
Hey, how about
Momo is still a
Vinny?
butcher.
Yeah.
He what did I say? Butcher or bitcher? Whatever. Butcher. And Jennifer drives him in to work every day and brings him home.
Mm-hmm.
And she does everything. She does the books.
Yep.
She does the meat. And
We
if
go
there's
to-
something
we go
that
to the market
that
together in the
can't
morning.
that can't be done or Jennifer doesn't know, Momo comes out with the hatchet and he
Cleaver.
does- what?
It's a
cleaver.
cleaver, not a hatchet.
What is it called? What is it called?
Cleaver.
Oh, Cleaver, whatever. Cleaver, same thing, one more. You know? And, but Jennifer knows. She knows how to work the scale now. She knows how to cut the meat.
Yep.
She's doing
Trim the
very
fat.
good. And,
Make the
and
veal
Momo
cutlets.
is so, there's no butchers in New York anymore. Very, very few.
Really? Really?
In Manhattan, you can count them on one hand. Momo's Butcher Shop is located on Elizabeth Street, 238 Elizabeth, between Houston and Prince. and they have everything in there. They have ribeye steaks, porterhouse, anything you want. No chicken and
Veal.
Now, veal and all that. Now, if you need something and he doesn't have it, you go and you tell him, he'll have it for you the next day. You know? And so a lot of people walk by because the place is so old looking, they think it's a museum. So,
Really? So it's in its original.
Yeah, so it's the outside is in the original 1920s, you know, however it was. The buildings are from the 1800s.
why
but-
don't you mention some of the movies that they've done in there?
Yeah, it's actually, because it's so original, the inside as well, a lot of scouting people come in and take down their information. And yeah, the butcher store has been used in a bunch of things.
Crossing the Lansing.
Yeah. Most recently, it was in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Sure.
And so that was in the pilot episode. And they used it for all of their press work, like that photo of,
Wow,
of her
that's so
outside,
fun. I'll have to
outside
take a
the
look at
store.
that.
Yeah, yeah. And I
That's
was
so cool.
fortunate enough I did extra work on it just for fun
Oh,
because
that's
I wanted to
fun.
be on it as well. So.
Sure.
Martin
Yeah.
Scorsese and his mother used to live with
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese. I'm thinking his mother. Martin Scorsese and used to live on that block too, and they used to buy. Is there something floating right around my eye? Right here.
I think you're okay.
Yeah.
You okay? I mean, you look okay.
Is it looking right?
Yeah.
Let's get a little closer. Sorry.
Vinny is Vinny. Charming Vinny. And you're the best.
They all used to live on that block. Marty and they used to buy meat from Momo too.
The whole family.
And am I correct, Momo?
Yeah.
And Momo, they've been in there quite a bit. And I remember, God rest her soul, Momo's mother.
Mary. Yeah.
Now, Momo's mother, I mean, she was a trip. She was a piece of work. She was a piece of work. She would come in, put on an apron, sit down in the front of the store, and if Momo was in the back, she'd yell out, "Momo! Momo!" Remember? And he'd yell out, "I'll be right there, I'll be right there." One time I got him good. I yelled out, "Momo! Momo! Ma, be right out." And then a few minutes I went, "Momo! Momo!" And when he ran out, he says, "Where's my bicycle?" She just left.
And you remember when she would sit outside and say good morning to everybody?
Yeah, oh,
And
we used to.
I went over to her, I says, "Hey, Ma, it's afternoon. Say good afternoon."
We used to get it. Remember, Momo? We used to get it to sing.
The records.
Yeah, I used to play all the Italian songs in there.
And she'd be singing something else.
Yeah, we would play an Italian song by Jimmy Roselli, and she would sing something else.
Yeah.
Oh man, we had it.
Wait, that's actually really funny because you kind of do that too. I'll play something and, you know, the song will end, but then he'll just keep singing that song even though there's another song going on. I'm like, Grandpa, get with the beat. Get with the beat of the song.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
And Momo, when you go in there to buy anything, he'll trim it down. He'll do whatever you want because when you go to the supermarket and you buy a steak, you can't see the bottom of it because they have that styrofoam thing. So
Yeah.
when you take it home sometimes, you see all that stuff that you don't want on the bottom of it. But Momo will show you all, he'll trim it the way you want and all that. And Momo used to trim it to such a point. His mother used to holler at him. She goes, "Why don't you take it home and cook it for him?"
That's right.
Remember?
She said that.
Am I right, Momo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We have
Why don't you cook it for them?
Yeah, she said, "Why don't you go over there and cook it for them?"
we have a lot of customers that have been coming, and I'm witnessing it all for the first time, but who have been coming to him and my great grandmother for so long. One of them, he started going there. He worked over there in the 1970s, right? Your buddy. He gets porterhouse steaks all the time, like every couple of weeks, and he comes in. And then we recently had Calvin, and we recently had someone who came in, and I've never met him before, but his name's Rocky. He's 98 years old. He has his
Stop
wife
it.
still alive. They both live on Mott and Broome, where his wife used to live.
98 years old.
His wife is 96, and
Wow, was he rocking the cradle?
He came in. He met my grandfather in 1945.
Wow.
He was 21. 21 years old.
1945. Momo wasn't even born yet. Oh, wait. 45. Yeah,
He was
that's
a
just
young
about when you were
sprout.
born.
He was a young
Right,
sprout, yeah.
1945. Okay. And, but I love going into Momo's place. And in the summertime, we sit outside or we play the Italian music. And a lot of times, believe it or not, I know you haven't seen it yet, neither have you, but we used to play the Jimmy Roselli. And me and Momo used to dance in the store. You remember Momo?
How about when you stop the people and say, please, do me a favor, call the cops, this guy's bothering me.
Oh, yeah, you know what I do? As we're sitting outside, and people would walk by, especially the girls. I'd say, excuse me, sweetheart, you do me a favor, could you call the cops on him? He's bothering me, I want him to go to jail. But one girl got to me. You remember that one? It was a couple of months ago.
I'm going to send the cops to you.
Yeah, she said, I'm going to send the cops after you. She says, it looks like you're bothering him. You know? And,
No,
but
never.
I love, you know what? I want to show a clip of Jennifer.
My story is much too sad to be told, but practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is that case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui, and I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get a kick from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some guy in the sky is my ideal of nothing to do. Yet I get a kick out of you.
You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
What we do every time, we sing it in the car.
That's what we do.
Was that Momo driving?
Yes, the first clip was a
No more,
cabaret
Momo.
I did, and the second clip was I was driving. But we just have so much fun singing together. Sometimes I have to record it because
Aw,
it's
you
just
too.
great. I play lots of old music in the car, right? We play the Sinatra channel, play the Broadway channel. Yeah. we
You
have-
can't get these channels. Yes, you have to subscribe.
I subscribe, yeah. It's a satellite channel. But my uncle doesn't have it, and he drove him the other day. He goes, where's
all about
the
Russia."
music? Where's the music? All he's hearing is talk show. He's like, where's the Sinatra channel? He's very spoiled.
Oh, you are so sweet. I love it.
Yeah.
How did you two
I'm
meet,
sorry?
Vinny? How did you two meet?
Who's us?
Yeah, just you and Momo. Was it just
Me and
so
Momo.
many years ago? And
We met in a strip club.
oh gosh,
No,
Come on.
no.
in a New York. What was it? New York strip club.
New York strip
It doesn't help because New
steak.
York strip's supposed to be a piece
Strip
of steak.
steak, yeah.
Me and
New
Momo.
York strip. No,
Where did
nothing
we
I'm saying
meet?
is working. Do you remember?
Momo was so long, I don't even remember, Momo.
What?
How did you guys meet?
How could you not meet? He lives in the same block.
No.
Two doors away.
Yeah.
How could you not meet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just lived on the same block and you ran
Yeah.
into each other.
There you go. And if anybody wants any kind of meat, anything, chicken, veal, steaks, whatever, and we're getting a finger, and no, that's it tells me how much longer.
I'm getting the finger
I
And,
in it.
walked in today, he wanted a rabbit.
Yes.
Yeah, it has everything there. And
But we can get
you,
it.
You know, it's even better than going to a supermarket. You don't know what the hell you're getting. You know, if it weighs what it's supposed to weigh, that it tells you on the label there. You don't know what's underneath. And maybe the steak isn't as thick as you want it to be. Whatever. Go to Momo's. Momo has fresh meat every day, and if you like for the holidays, you want a turkey, go in. You go in a day before, a couple of days before. Tell me you want a turkey, 10, 15, 20
And what's
pounds.
the name of the steak?
Say what?
The steak. What's the name of the steak? I
What's the
got
name
your
of the steak? It's called I Got You Steak.
Why? Why is that I got your steak?
I Got You Steak.
Because once you eat it, I got you.
Did you see that? That's what I. Oh no! I better not say it. It's not going to come out right.
No.
What? No, I'll keep my mouth shut on that one. Yeah, you're right, Momo. Once you eat it, you got it made.
Yeah.
Very good. And Momo's got the best steaks around. The best.
Yes.
You
We have
know?
prime steak, which
And
is
there's another place that has steaks. It's on Bleecker Street in the West Village. Very expensive. Very expensive.
Yeah.
But you want to know something? For the money, for the location, you go into Momo's. Momo will take care of you.
yeah.
And when you go there, tell him that you've seen him on the show, him and his granddaughter. Thank you so much. Tune in again next week. We'll be back.
Okay, thank you.